Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts and prepare your taste buds as we embark on a relentless journey through the kingdom of brews. Welcome to the realm of intoxicating flavors and head-banging beer reviews.
Well, the time has come. It's the end of the line. This is my final review from home before I hit the road. By the time this review comes out, I've already been gone for probably a week and a half at that point. And this is the last beer I'm reviewing at the house before I hit the road. And what better beer to do than a beer from the Rare Beer Club? If you don't know who I am, this is the Ginger Yeti. So this beer, if you saw my video that came out a couple weeks ago, I did a Rare Beer Club unboxing. And this was the second beer in the Rare Beer Club. This is the Bjs Brew House, Bjs Imperial Pilsner. Now, it's kind of a nondescript bottle, really. Nothing real cool in the bottle. This is a 6.9% alcohol, which is surprisingly low for an Imperial. But it's an Imperial Pilsner, robust German-style Pilsner. So, Bjs Brew House was founded in 1978 out in California. And it went through a couple different names over the years. They changed names a few times. And now they have 11 different brewery restaurants where they brew all their beers. And they service 136 locations in 15 different states. So they're headquartered in Huntington Beach, California. But what's interesting about the Rare Beer Club beer is this says it's from Bjs Brew House in Temple, Texas. So Temple, Texas must be one of their main breweries. So if you watch my other videos, you know the Rare Beer Club. I get it every month. I get 2 of these bottles, and they're about, I don't know, $25, $30 a piece for shipping, with shipping. It's a gift that I get, so I'm not too worried about the price, but still a cool deal. Really love the gift. And they always give you a little sheet about, about the beer. Now, I'm not going to read everything on here because you don't want to hear me talk for an hour. And I usually post the pictures up on YouTube about this so you can read the whole thing. Although I haven't figured out how to get the pictures to post up right. But they are there. So I am going to read you a couple of things off of this sheet here. And this right here that I'm going to read is kind of cool because they have a long history with the Rare Beer Club. So the Microbrewed Beer of the Month Club's history with brewmaster Alex Puckner goes back a long way. Back in 1994, Alex was brewing for what was Laguna Beach Brewing. BJ's wasn't even brewing beers back in those days. It was still called BJ's Pizza and Grill. See, I told you they changed names a couple times. And the beer world overall was a far less charted place, especially compared to today. Alex had been homebrewing for nearly a decade at that point, and along with Laguna Beach, had honed his skills at Newport Beach Brewing, Huntington Beach Brewing, and Westwood Brewing. Amidst all of that, Alex served as a founding brewmaster on the club's selection panel, working with us for our first 3 years and providing invaluable insight into Belgian-style brewing in our fledgling days. So he was key in this whole Rare Beer Club, Microbrewed Beer of the Month Club. He helped them pick out a lot of the beers over the years, in the beginning. So that's really cool. And today, Alex is the Senior Vice President of Brewing Operations at Bjs Restaurant and Brew House, which is what the full name is now. And on the front here, it gives you specifications. It's a robust German-style Pilsner, 6.9% alcohol. Serving temperature is 50 to 57 degrees Fahrenheit, which this has been sitting out a little while. It's pretty close to that. And as Shane from Shane's Craft Beer Reviews pointed out, 50 to 57 degrees is probably around 10 to 13 degrees centigrade, Celsius, however you want to say it. And on the back here, a couple things I wanted to point out. It says Bjs Imperial Pilsner is a well-hopped German-style Pilsner that shows off earthy and spicy hops, providing a citrusy and herbaceous counterpoint to the beer's full-bodied maltiness. Bjs Imperial Pilsner pours a deep, slightly hazy golden amber capped by off-white foam that's nicely retained, leaving behind church window-like lacing around the perimeter of the glass. I have to look for that. The aromatic profile features prominent notes of bready and crisp German malt toastiness, complemented by earthy, herbal, and lemony hops. The aromas are well layered and balanced with subtle hints of honey and spice, accompanied by white flowers. White flowers. the hell are white flowers? Like, there's so many different kind of white flowers. How is white flowers a description? The BJ's Imperial Pilsner boasts a medium to full body with a lively cushion of carbonation. Tiny bubbles and subtle effervescence contribute to a refreshing experience. Initial sips reveal a robust bitterness that surpasses what the aromatics may have hinted at, but it's tamed by the toasty, bready, and honeyed notes, intertwined with maltiness becoming more pronounced as it warms. As we continue to sip, we experience apricot-like fruitiness with a round mouthfeel and creamy texture. A quite luxurious experience. The finish is long and smooth with just enough bittering hops to cling to our palate. Now, I don't generally eat apricots. I don't eat them regularly. It's not that I don't like them. It's just not something that I run across regularly. So I might not pick up apricots in this. Now, this is a cork and cage. Get this off of here. See if I can open the cork without shooting myself in the eye, or putting a hole in the ceiling, or knocking the camera over. This feels like one of those fake corks, like I don't know what to call it, but it's not like real cork. Like a composite cork or whatever you want to call it. It's very rubbery. I'm sure you all are really enjoying watching me try to open this. Hopefully it doesn't shoot off everywhere. Almost there. Some nice gun smoke coming out the top when I pop that cork. Nothing on the cork. And it didn't explode everywhere. So that's cool. That is a little more clear than I thought it would be from all that description. See if I can get some of that head on there. Man, it is a white head. A couple fingers worth the way I poured it. And that's pretty pale yellow. Can't see through it. I wish they had put the SRMs on there so I didn't have to guess on it. But I'd probably give that about a 4 on the SRMs. Do see some nice carbonation in there. No floaters yet. See if I can get some of that lacing going. I don't know about church window lacing because that's sliding off the glass pretty easily. But maybe as the head dies down, you'll get some of that church window kind of lacing. See what it smells like. Smells like beer. Let me go back and see what this is supposed to smell like. It is a bright and honeyed appearance. I guess that's a good description of it. Notes of bready and crisp German malt toastiness. Yeah, there is some breadiness there. Yeah, you get some lemony hops. Yeah, I agree with all that. Maybe some honey. But I still don't understand what white flowers are, because there's so many different kind of white flowers, and they smell so totally different. I don't know what they're talking about there with white flowers. Maybe if they said blue flowers, I would know what they were. I am starting to see some of that lacing. It kind of, I guess you could say it's like church window lacing. It is sticking to the glass a little bit more now. Let's go in for a taste, shall we? Cheers, everybody. Kind of light-bodied. I don't get a whole lot of carbonation in the mouth, but I am getting some of those like honey notes, and there is a fruitiness to it. I guess that's probably the apricot, and there is some like breadiness to it, like bready malt. Not getting any alcohol out of it. And what did I say this was? 6.9%, 7% alcohol, basically. Don't taste that at all. Wouldn't know that. You could drink this for a while and it'd probably catch up to you because you'd have no idea that this is a 6.9% alcohol beer. I mean, my palate isn't as refined as these Rare Beer Club people are that pull these beers and write these write-ups up. But I think they were pretty on point with the description of what this beer is, what this beer tastes like, what it smells like. They always do a good job with the descriptions. It's nice to have some really detailed descriptions to read up on and be able to look at while you're tasting the beer, so you know what to look for in the beer. Overall, this is a good beer. It's another fine beer from Rare Beer Club. It's an excellent choice. Surprised to have a nice beer like this from a brewery that I guess is kind of a chain. I mean, it is a chain, 136 locations. That's a chain. But they did an excellent job. Big horns up for this beer. I think I've liked pretty much every Rare Beer Club beer I've had. It's another good selection. Don't know if it's worth $20, $25 or whatever. I don't think I'd pay that normally if I saw an Imperial Pilsner. I'd just leave it there. But in the Rare Beer Club, it's cool. It's cool to try something different. Even though I've been to a few BJs before, I've never seen this, never had it. So I really appreciate it. I hope you appreciate my videos. If you do, let me know down below in the comments. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. And this, like I said, this is my last one from home. Next video you see from me will be a road beer. Probably somewhere in some hotel. Maybe backstage. Maybe in the back of a semi. Who knows? But it's always an adventure. So remember, embrace the adventure.